John, everyone, this is Nick from MagicalNewsLIVE here. Hope you're all having a great day watching this live stream. If you are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. Excuse me, as that lets me know you do indeed enjoy what you are seeing. So be sure to subscribe if you're new. Also be sure to click that notification bell to get notified of every time we do go live or post a new video on this channel. And be sure to follow on social media, Twitter and Instagram. And I'm not going to tell you to follow on Facebook right now. And we'll talk about why in a little bit. Facebook, well, I haven't been live, like sitting down in a while. I'm always walking around the parks. But today we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about Disney After Hours, one of my favorite special ticketed events. And we're actually gonna decide if it is the best ticketed event. And for today, when I say ticketed event, I'm mainly gonna be talking about Disney After Hours. And I know this is like a bad. I'm gonna talk about how it's bad, but we're gonna talk about. What's it called? We're going to talk about Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and Not So Scary and After Hours. I'm going to say that Early Morning Magic is technically a ticketed event, but I haven't done that yet, and I haven't even done Not So Scary yet, so I'm not going to include Early Morning Magic, but welcome, everybody. Let me say hi to all of you, and really quickly, so there's a lot to talk about, but I do want to talk about, by the way, be sure to like the stream on your way in, but I do want to talk about Facebook, the MagicalNewsLIVE Facebook page, what happened to it, and I will say hi to everybody in a minute. I'm not ignoring everybody. I see all of you. I will say hi to every one of you in a minute. So my Facebook account got hacked, if you heard that. I know it's the worst thing ever. And my MagicalNewsLIVE page is linked to that account. And being me, of course, and not knowing what I'm doing, I didn't have a second admin set up. So it was just, I was the only admin. And my account got hacked, got deleted. Facebook shut it down, and they're not really being good and giving it back to me. But they took away the MagicalNewsLIVE page. So that's not up anymore. I'm not happy about that. But we're gonna hope that they eventually get back to me. I've put so many submissions in. They said 2 to 7 days. It's been almost 2 weeks now. So no MagicalNewsLIVE Facebook page for now, but we do have Twitter and Instagram still. So let me say hi to a few of you really quick, and then I'll see if I need to talk about a few other things. And yeah, so welcome to Jason, Isaac, R. Johns, Inside Disney Parks, Donna, Angela, Timothy, Mickey's Magic, welcome. And Scott, welcome. So yeah, be sure to like the stream on your way in, and if you are coming in, be sure to definitely say hi. Feel free to chat and definitely say hi to us here. And yes, R. Johns from Resort TV1 isn't here. Yes. But there were a few other things I want to say before we start, and I'm going to let a few more people jump in. You know, some people, it takes them a minute to get the notification, but when I am not live or when I am not posting a new video, I am always doing something behind the scenes. No joke. My computer has a folder with behind the scenes stuff, and today I started a brand new, like, I have multiple things in the works right now, but I started a brand new thing that I am doing that you guys will enjoy. Trust me. Oh my gosh, you guys should see some of these things. I can't tell you everything, but you'll see soon. I can't tell you right now what they are, but yeah, so you guys will enjoy all this. I do things behind the scenes all the time. So yeah, I'm working with a lot of people right now to get some things done for the live streams, get some behind the scenes things done, and yeah, because these park live streams are always getting jumped up. They're always going from one level to the next. So we're always bringing up these. We're always bringing up these park streams. We're always bringing them to the best that they can be. Yes, we have a lot of great people here. Welcome, Forever Alice, as well. Welcome. So I'm going to wait just a few more minutes, let some people jump in before we start actually diving into Disney After Hours. But if in the event we lag, which I'm going to talk about lag in a second, if in the event we lag, stick around. I'll do something to get it back. I hate lag so much, but we'll do something to get it back. The reason our streams lagged so much is because we had a wire that had underground wire that had to be replaced. So yeah, so that has been replaced, and I'm going to be testing the live streams again, the other softwares, but what's it called? In late December, which happy December, everybody, by the way. In late December, either like around Christmas, maybe a little before, a little after those holidays, they should be back to normal, definitely by then. But, so yeah, let's jump in Disney After Hours. Now, I wanted to, first of all, hold on, there was something else. Maybe not. I don't know. If I remember, I'll say. So, with Disney After Hours, which is a great event, I would really encourage you to do it. Disney After Hours is the type of event where it's very limited, and there's a reason for that. Somebody once posted, I forget how many people were there. They have 4,000 a night or 2,000, something like that. Something under 5,000. I know that for sure. So the Christmas parties and the Halloween parties are, I think, 30, 40,000, 24, above 20,000. Let's say there, because I don't know the exact amount of people. So you have way less people in the park. And yes, everybody in our community is amazing. And Disney is trying to say, well, if you pay X amount of dollars, you can come to our after hours event where it's not extra magic hours. A lot of people actually get it confused with extra magic hours. It is not extra magic hours. After hours is anybody can go. You don't have to stay at a resort. You don't have to do this, do that. Anybody can go to after hours, and you have the whole park basically to yourselves. And if you go back to my live stream, which I did live stream it, the entire after hours event in August, there no waits for anything. And I was walking, I remember this, I'm picturing this in my head right now. I was walking through Liberty Square, and there was nobody there. There were literally two people in Liberty Square. And it was at like 11 at night, and it was from 10 to 1. So with after hours, they have a few time slots. They have 8 to 11. It's 3 hours. They have 8 to 11, 9 to 12, and 10 to 1. We did the 10 to 1, and I went to bed that night at around 2:30 in the morning, and I got up at 7, so I got like 5 hours of sleep. I was not tired. That's just me. I'm not tired. Some people I've seen leave early because they're just like, I can't stay during it. Some people will leave early during after hours. So if you know Disney and you're like, there are if you are, and this is something else I've also seen, people who don't like lines. There are people who hate lines. Well, it really depends. Sometimes I hate lines, sometimes I don't. There are people who hate lines. They do not like them. They will not wait in a line more than 20 minutes. That's when after hours is good for you. Peter Pan, I've seen it like 15 minutes. I have seen Splash Mountain at 5 minutes. I've seen People Mover is nothing. Well, it's usually nothing. But trying to think of the other rides. Like Mine Train has like a 30-minute wait. You never see that. So extra magic hours. Now I'm going to tell you the differences between them. And feel free, by the way, in the chat to comment. Let me know your thoughts on the after hours and any other things that you might want to talk about in the chat. But the after hours event is different from extra magic hours. This is the reason. A lot of people get this confused. Extra magic hours is if you are staying at a resort, you get anywhere from, I think, 1 to 3 hours in the park. So, for example, Magic Kingdom has extra magic hours. I don't know what their schedule is today. But if Magic Kingdom had extra magic hours, let's pretend their schedule for today, Magic Kingdom, and again, I don't know. I don't even know if it's a party night. I don't think it is, but just pretending. that there's times for today were 8 to 11 p.m. 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. for today. That's everybody. Pass holders, anybody just coming in the park. Now, if you have a resort reservation, you can still, and we're going to talk about this again, but you can still stay in the park from 11 to 1 a.m. When you are not an extra magic hours. When you are not an extra magic hour person, you can technically still stay during extra magic hours. You just can't ride anything. They're not going to check your band throughout the park. They will just say you can't ride anything. So how the extra magic hours works is they will scan your band at the front of the ride, and it'll come up with staying at Contemporary, staying at Polynesian, staying at Pop Century, or wherever you're staying, just so the cast member knows that you are actually here for extra magic hours and you're not an annual pass holder or anybody else trying to just use the service. So that's extra magic hours. After hours, now this is how they tell you after hours, which I think this is really good, and they would never do this for the Christmas or Halloween parties, and I'll tell you why. You get a lanyard. So you get a ID lanyard, and it's I actually have it, but I don't have it right here. It says extra magic hour, or not extra magic. Oh my god, I'm gonna get these confused. It says Disney After Hours on the lanyard. It says the date you're doing it. So mine was August 4th, 2018. So mine said After Hours logo, which was in the thumbnail. August 4th, 2018, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then on the back, it says everything you can do. It says rides, and we're going to talk about the food and drinks in a minute. Rides, food, drinks, and I think there were a few other things I'm probably forgetting. But let's talk about the rides and the food and the drink and all that. We did talk about the rides. I haven't done this sitting down in a while, so you got to bear with me. But let's talk about the food and the drink, which this is the best thing ever. So usually during the day, right, you walk up to the stand and you say, can I get a popcorn? Can I get an ice cream? Can I get a lemonade, this, that, or whatever? And they say your total is X amount of dollars. You pay the thing and all that. Then you get your stuff. You enjoy it. That's a regular day. This is after hours. You walk up, say, can I have a popcorn, a Mickey bar, or this or that? And they just hand it to you. You don't give them a card. They just see, okay, this person has their lanyard on. They are good to go. You don't pay for anything, which I think that's really nice. It's included in the price. You're paying, I think it's like $119 now, $115. I don't know if somebody knows it off the top of their head. But for that, for the food and the drink and all that, for the rides, barely any wait, and just for being there with nobody there at night, one of the best events, really. And I've seen a lot of people stay until what? Until I think 2 a.m., some people even 3 a.m. And they've actually taken pictures at the castle with nobody there. That's one of the best ways to also get a know people at the castle picture, and I've seen people on different message boards and Disney stuff saying, I'm going to Disney today and I'm staying from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Is there any way for me to get a castle picture with nobody there? The short answer is there's no way possible. That's not happening. For extra magic hours, if you stay really late, again, yes, you can. But if you're at after hours, it's very easy. One of my pictures, which it might be on my Instagram, it's somewhere. I don't really know where I post it. But one of my pictures is a picture during after hours, and it was after the event ended. It was at 1:20 something in the morning, past my bedtime. Yeah, it was at 1:30 maybe in the morning. One of the best Disney pictures I've ever had. It was by PhotoPass. They have PhotoPass there, by the way. So on Main Street, they have their PhotoPass photographers. They'll take a picture of you. So it's a great event. All in all, really, it is. Now they do have pass holder discounts, and they do have, what else do they have? They have pass holder and DVC discounts. I think it's $20 off. I'm not entirely sure. Worth it. If you get the discount, if you're an annual pass holder, you're a DVC, use your discount. because it's worth it. For the Christmas party, which I don't like this at all, and we're talking about today, is this the best special ticket event? This might not be the best special ticket event. We might find today that the Halloween party is. I don't know. We're talking about all of these. For the Christmas party and the Halloween party, both of them, your annual pass discount, I know annual pass, I'm not sure about DVC, gets you $5 off. $5. Yes, you heard me right. And that's something where, like, we pay up to, I think the highest annual pass is $1,000 a year. We pay $1,000 a year. If we go 10 years in a row, we pay $10,000 a year. Now, just an example, without the discounts when you renew. And we get $5 off our tickets. Now, yeah, you're not going to give us the tickets for free. You're not. I understand that. We're not getting the tickets for free. It's not happening. But maybe we could do something like a little higher than 5. I don't agree with the $5 discount. I think they could bump that up a little bit. But it's also, now you have to remember this, because there are so many people attending that event versus after hours, they have their 2,000 something people attending, which is not a lot. So you have to remember that with the discounts, but I think we could go a little higher than $5. Arjon says after the Christmas party a couple of weeks ago, we were the last ones to leave the park. So yes, that's another point. The Christmas party, Halloween party, you can be the last one to leave the park. Now, and you get those pictures, you get all that, which I think, Arjon's, I think you guys took a picture. You guys did something, because I remember seeing that. So yeah, that's something with that welcome wishing message. I do have to give you your thing back. There you go. Yeah, so really quickly, and I was gonna explain this earlier, but I have so many things to do. When we go to Disney, I cannot, and we're gonna take a little break. I know I've been talking nonstop for the past 17 minutes, so we're gonna take a little break. Let everybody sit down for a minute. It's, what's the word? Not impossible, but it's definitely harder for me to read chat. They go by so quick, and the moderators do a great job, because when there's an issue, when something happens, I barely see it. And when it says message deleted by blah, 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 I don't see them, because I can't even go back to see them if I wanted to. So the point is that I need to have a certain amount of moderators, because I can't have every single person be a moderator. It's not possible. If you're not a moderator now, stick around. It's really a trust thing. I can't make everybody one at the moment. But so when we're in Disney, I generally have to work around that a little bit. I kind of have to remove a few people. And it's not one person. It's not because I hate you. It's not because, like, I hate you or anything like that. Literally, it's just because we got to scale it down a little bit. Because I do have a lot of moderators, but they're all people I trust, which is the thing. So that's that. That's that with the moderators. And we are updating the live streams again, so we'll have more room for moderators and all that sort of stuff. And another thing really quickly, and then we'll get back into the after hours and all that stuff. So if you guys remember, November 8th, we streamed the Christmas party. 6 hours and something minutes. That was the day, the day of history, where I held the gimbal in my arm for 1/3 of my day. A day is 24 hours. I held it in my arm. For a total, it was 2 streams, but one was 6 and one was 2. So it's 8. 8 out of 24 of my day. When you divide that down, that is 1/3 of my day that I held that gimbal. 33% of my day was holding that. So, and I don't mind it at all. My arm was killing me after that, but I don't mind it. Jack, welcome. So, and I always am making updates and streams. Really, I got so many things. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna be amazed. And I have something now, when I make something, which I have something set up right now, I can't exactly talk about it in the very early stages, and the reason is because if something happens, if it goes downhill, if I have the great idea and it goes downhill for some reason, I can't really make it happen, then I don't want to let you guys down. So some of the things I will keep to myself for now. One of the things I have started today, and then there are other things that I have done, and yeah, we're gonna hope everything's good. We are going back in January. I got to get back to November because I want to say something else. You are going back in January. There will be more live streams. Not as many, though, and there's a reason for that. We're going for a weekend. We're literally going for. We're getting there Thursday night. There will not be a live stream Thursday night. So we're getting there. Our flight's supposed to land at 8 p.m., assuming no delays. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we leave Monday. So 3 days. And I'm not even sure how long I'm going to live stream. Really quickly, regarding November, we did go to Disney a week ago. We went for the Christmas party, and then we went a week after. And I did not put that on YouTube, did not do any live streams. I put that all on Instagram. The reason I did not do that was because it was mainly, to be honest with you, a family trip, and we weren't going to film, we weren't going to do all that, and it was just going to be a family trip. So we did go twice in November. One of the times I filmed, streamed, all that good stuff. One time I didn't. So that's that. And regarding our first November trip, when you guys donated to me, which I really did appreciate that, and you guys, we donated to BBF. I said, whatever you guys sent to me, I would be matching and sending over to them. They were informed about the live stream. I was with contact with VBF. I mean, we're working together about the live stream. I said, if there's anything you want me to put out there, feel free. And we actually raised over $200, which that was amazing. I really do appreciate that from everybody. And I decided I don't want to do 200, so I actually doubled it, and we sent VBF over $400. Thank you to you guys for sending money. So thank you for sending the money. I really do appreciate that. It's not for me. I'm not going to go spend that on anything I want. That did go directly to them. I have already sent it to them, so you guys know now. And we did email them telling them we did send the money, and they did really appreciate it. And they said for me to thank you all. So thank you from VBF and myself for sending the donations, as it is highly appreciated. So okay, so we did everything there. Let's get back into the after hours, and then we're going to talk about the Christmas and the Halloween parties, because those are things we're actually comparing to the after hours event. So okay. I think that's really everything with as far as about after hours. Again, you get the lanyard, which is amazing. And you get to take that home, the lanyard, and it's something where the Christmas party wristbands, and admit this, if you've been to a Halloween or Christmas party, admit this for me. You eventually take them off, or some people take them off right after they finish the party, and you rip them up and you throw them away. Admit that you have done that. You throw them away. You don't keep them. With after hours, and this is something that's really good, you actually keep your entry ticket, if you will. So, and see you later, Isaac. So you actually keep your entry ticket, which I think is very nice. How they're like, I attended Disney after hours. You get a lanyard with a little badge on it, and I actually have taken pictures. I took a picture of that lanyard, which I don't have it with me right now. So I will show it to you guys really quickly. But thank you, Mickey's Magic, for coming in. Really appreciate it. And we will actually be going over to another stream in a little bit. We'll go to Ears from Emporium or Spokesman, depends who's live. But hopefully you guys can see this. It's going to be hard to focus it, but oh yeah, that's easy. There you go. So this is and there's barely any lag, which is good. This is the after hours lanyard. I held it up against the train station. This is a close-up of it. I actually took a picture of this, if it will focus. This is a close-up. I know it's like a little bit bright because of the glare and all that, but you get the idea. And I didn't take a picture of the back, which I really should have. And this is really quickly, the title of that Magic Kingdom stream, where it said, that's not going to focus. Never mind. Sorry, that's not going to focus. But it said Disney After Hours when the park after close. I think that was the title. If you'd like to go back and rewatch the After Hours stream. Now, learning more about Disney After Hours, which we're going to talk about the other parks that they're now doing it in a minute, but learning more about Disney After Hours. If you have a question about Disney After Hours, you can always call Disney or message them or email them, and they will be happy to help you. If you're wondering, well, I want to see other people's experience with it, and there is a difference between reading a blog article and watching a video. I would highly recommend you search Disney After Hours on YouTube. Search it, even if you're like not going at a time period, or if you're bored, search it. I highly recommend the After Hours event. I would search After Hours. I know many people have done the event that I know. I know Resort TV 1. Actually, Jenna. I was with Jenna for a little bit at the beginning of the event, which if you go on the live stream, you will see Jenna. But Prince Charming Dev, I know Dev did a video of After Hours. Tim Tracker did a video. And there's other channels. If you search After Hours, you'll see. So that's it with the Magic Kingdom. Now let's talk about Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom, which Disney Parks blog announced, I think in October or November, maybe sometime around then. They announced that After Hours will be coming to Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, which I think it's a great idea, which tells you that After Hours is obviously doing something good. It's doing good for Disney. They're making a profit off of it, and they want to expand to more parks. But they didn't expand to Epcot, which I find very interesting, which we're going to talk about in a minute, and why I think they haven't expanded to Epcot. So for After Hours in Hollywood Studios, now nobody's done this yet. They haven't started it yet. But this is what I think they're going to be doing. Slinky Dog, Toy Story Land, Toy Story Mania, Alien Swirling Saucers, Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster. Those classic attractions, the ones that like you are hard to get a fast pass for. There will be the free food. There will be the free drink included with the mission, I should say. And I think there will be a lot more. Thank you for posting that, by the way, Angela. I really appreciate that. And there will be a lot more for them to do with After Hours in Hollywood Studios, but that's generally what I'm thinking. And then as far as what else are we going to do? As far as Animal Kingdom goes, this is going to break the record for After Hours. And this is why. Because you have Pandora, and I'm going to make a video about this for Monday, which be sure to watch that Monday at 10 a.m. For Pandora, it's not easy to get on Flight of Passage. And what I mean by this is if you go at, I don't know, 7 in the morning, you'll get on with a 30-minute wait. But if you go at 1 p.m. and it's a 240-minute wait, which is about 4 hours, something like that, which I've seen it as. I've been there when it was a 240-minute wait, and it was out the door like usual. You will not be wanting to stand in a 240-minute line. Imagine 30 minutes is good, but 240 for Flight of Passage, I would never wait in that line. I wouldn't wait in it if it was over 80 minutes. I'm going to say 80. If it was over 80, I would never wait for Flight of Passage. Because I've done it already, which is still the thing. So Flight of Passage, I think that will be a huge hit during After Hours if they do it in Animal Kingdom, which they are. They have announced they're doing it in Animal Kingdom. If they do it in Animal Kingdom and they include Pandora, which I'm sure they will, I don't see why they wouldn't. That will be huge for After Hours because you'll get on Flight of Passage with, I think, a maximum of a 35-minute wait. I don't see it being over more than 35, maybe 40, 45. It will never be over an hour during After Hours. That would never happen. And then what else is would be included? I think they've said maybe it's Safari. I'm not exactly sure about the Safari. It would be cool if they included that though, the Safari. Although, like 1 a.m. Safari, I don't know how the animals would be doing. They said Everest. I think they said dinosaur. And then there's a few other things, I'm sure. But Epcot, let's talk about Epcot for a second. The experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Why would they not include Epcot? This is a very interesting thing. And I think the reason for them not including Epcot, my personal opinion, I don't know why, is because of the cast members who work in World Showcase. They are used to different time zones for the most part, like Japan, Norway, Morocco, United Kingdom, China, all the other countries, the 11 nations besides besides the United States and Canada, technically, they are used to different time zones. So them being up at 1 a.m., I'm not so sure about how Disney thinks of that. With the cast members being up at 1 a.m., yeah, I'm not sure what we think about that. Disney, like, they don't want their cast members sleeping on the job, so that might be an issue. I'm not entirely sure why they aren't doing Epcot. It's very interesting, but they could include Test Track, they could include Soarin', they could include Mission Space, they could include Spaceship Earth, they could include many things. So, not entirely sure why they aren't doing it in Epcot, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons. And that's true. They are Bobby World. That's one of the reasons. Also, I was thinking because they're doing so much construction in Epcot, their revamp of Epcot. They do most of it at night because they can't do really much. They can't do a lot of construction during the day. So, and yes, living with the land at night would all. I forgot about that. Living with the land at night would be very cool as well. So Disney does most of their construction at night, which is another thing to think about. So, yeah, I'm not really sure why. I'm not so sure about that. So let's compare After Hours to the Christmas Party. After Hours to and Not So Scary. Christmas Party is for Christmas. Not So Scary is for Halloween. They are two different things. After Hours is an any time of the year thing. I think that the Christmas Party is for 5 hours, 7 to 12. Not So Scary is for 5 hours, 7 to 12. And After Hours is for 3 hours, 8 to 11, 9 to 12, or 10 to 1. So you get more time at the Christmas Party, but they have a lot more people going at the Christmas Party. They have, I think, up to a minimum of, I think, 20,000 people go. So that's another thing you got to consider. There are a lot more people at the Christmas parties. I was there on the 8th and the 9th back to back when it was sold out both nights. There were a ton of people there. It was very hard to move, but I didn't really care, to be honest with you. I deal with that all the time when I live stream in the parks in general because they have a lot more people there. You cannot find a parade spot during the parties 2 minutes before. So, for example, I was with Jen, Years from Emporium, which I think we might go over to her stream in a few minutes. I was with Jen and Mel and Tanya, which go check out Jen's channel, by the way, and we're going to go over there in a few minutes. But we had the Tony's Most Merriest Town Square party, and we had reserved viewing for the second parade, which was one of the best spots ever. But we were like, we have time to kill. Why don't we just watch the first one as well? And we actually ended up watching it. And this is an okay it was a good last minute spot from the stairs of the train station. So there's a left side stair and a right side stair. There's also a middle. We watched it from like the fifth step up, and it was still a good spot. And I sometimes had to go down to see certain things, and I had to go back up, and then see. I mean, it was a good last minute spot. So what would I say is the best special ticket event? It's a tough one. I don't think I can really choose one. For the Christmas holiday season, I would definitely say the Christmas party over After Hours. For the Halloween season, definitely Halloween party. For like April or May or whatever, or even I'll give you an example, August, like I did, when there are so many people there. When there are so many people there, it's better to do it at night when there's like nobody there. That's what I'm thinking. So for the Christmas season, Christmas party. Halloween season, Halloween party. Summer or any other any other time, to be honest with you, After Hours. Definitely during the summer though. Samantha and I lined up 90 minutes before Boo to You because it was so busy and crowded, wasted a bunch of time. So that's something with, again, the Tony's Most Merriest Town Square Party. We got to eat inside, and I think, Donna, you guys might have done that. I don't know if you told. I think, yeah, you guys did. Maybe. I think you did. I think you guys said you did, which I don't know if you guys saw the reserve viewing. If you did, I'm pretty sure you guys did. So if you saw the reserve viewing, you can get there 15 minutes before and you still get a very good spot because you're right in front of the tree and the floats go right past you. Yeah, so you guys did do the party, and I think you guys got the reserved viewing if I'm not wrong. If you guys saw it from there, it's one of the best spots, really. It is. Okay, so we've been live for 37 minutes, and I'm not going to go on forever. And also, we are seeing Wreck-It Ralph tonight. I have not seen it yet. Please do not put spoilers in the chat. Please. That's why I didn't mention anything until the end. No spoilers, please. I hate when people spoil a movie right before you're about to see it. So, here's what I'm going to do. Let me take a look, shall we? Okay. Yes, no spoilers, please. Other people have not seen it either. So we're gonna go see tonight. I'll post a Twitter post or something with what I thought about it. I will not post spoilers. I don't give spoilers for a movie. So I will not post spoilers about the movie or anything like that. I will just tell you what I thought of it without posting any spoilers. So, okay. Okay, perfect. Let's go over to Earsman Emporium. Here's what we're gonna do. So I want you guys to go over and say, I'm gonna type it in here because I always want you guys to say something. We are gonna go over and do this. So I have my other computer over here. Basketball. I like basketball. I played for a team we had, and then I don't really do that much now, but. And you can copy and paste this message. I'm typing it right here for you guys. Because it's somebody else's live. I love to support them. We wish you the merriest. Hashtag MagicalNewsLIVE sent me. So feel free to copy and paste that message. When I say go, not yet. When I say go, we're all going to rush over to Earsman Emporium. And we're going to do a stream bomb or stream something. And we're all going to go over and jump over that stream, which she is Never mind. She came back. I was going to say she turned the stream off for a second, but so you can copy and paste that. And if you're, in case you're wondering where We Wish You the Merriest is from, in the Most Merriest Celebration, we wish you the merriest, the merriest. We wish you the happiest, the happiest good cheer. So feel free to copy and paste that message. When I say go, we're all going to jump over there and we are going to say we wish you the merriest, hashtag Magical News Live sent me. And she's live from the Magic Kingdom. She's going to do Small World, Jingle Cruise, Haunted Mansion, and a few other things, I'm sure. So hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to go check out Jen again. Copy paste that message. Go over to her live stream right now. Ears from Emporium. So hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'll be live next Saturday for another live stream. I'm sure we'll have a great time over there. And we will be doing something else on what's it called? We will be doing a new video on Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern, talking about, and this is a sneak peek for those who are in the live stream, how you can be one of the first people on Slinky Dog and Flight of Passage. So hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. And now you can go. Feel free to post that message inside Jen's stream. So go. You guys are ready to go. We guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for soaring with us. Take care.